I don't think a lot of people realize how much of reality is socially constructed. And what I mean by that is so much of what we think of as reality and as what people are capable of and what they can do is constructed by our social systems and by essentially the behavior and ideas of other people. So, when somebody tells you that your goals aren't realistic, a lot of times it's not actually a case that your goals are not realistic. It's just that the person you're talking to has a certain view of the world and they have a vested interest in keeping you in that box of what you're capable of and what is possible because they have an agenda. That's not your agenda, it's theirs. And for a lot of people, once they hear this from somebody they trust, or somebody they know, or somebody they know and trust, or their entire friend circle, whatever the goal is, they just throw in the towel and just assume it has to be like that because this is what the people around me believe. So it must be the correct belief system. But essentially, this is how cults work too. But just because you're not in an official cult, doesn't mean that your personal social circles don't essentially work the same way. And so the people you're around, whether that's for your job or your hobbies or your family, or you think you've really pared down the people that you have a lot of contact with, but a lot of times the ideas of the people you used to spend a lot of time around still are in your head telling you what to do. Even though that's not you and it's not who you are or what you want, you're still letting these people in your past essentially dictate your behavior, even if you have no contact with them now. Which can actually sound kind of weird. Like, how does that even work? But it does. So, when you have goals that are impossible, it might not actually be a case that your goals are impossible, just simply that the people in your current or past social circles did not support you doing what it takes to go after them. And so then how do you know if the thing that you want to do is actually something that can be done or that it's even possible? And I don't think it's a case so much of if something's possible or not. It's more of a case of what would you need to do in order to actually make that a possibility. So what I'm talking about here is rethinking what the possibilities in your life are. Now, once I say this, you're going to think of these things that you put down and that you may have given up on and said, I can't do this. And you're going to sit there and rethink that. And that's what I want you to do. Because what's possible and what's not possible isn't even something that I can determine. It's something that you have to decide what you want out of life and what you're willing to do to attain it.